I am Mrchalaki, and welcome to Fairmount Crest. Yes, indeed. I am going to do that every single recap that I do. Belching coffee. Because I'm doing it because that line was just legendary from Karen Huger. And that's also kind of my way of paying homage to her in a way while she's locked down and they won't let her out, So, okay. Baby, are y'all still enjoying Beyond the Gates? I literally, if I had the opportunity to interview these folks, like I would, darling, I would pass out, darling. Who I want as the first guest? I think the character that plays, let me see. I think the character that plays Haley, I think I would want her as my first guest. And then the last and final guest would be the character, the lady that plays Danny. Anyway, just all in my head, dreams. Dreams are real, and all you have to do is just believe. Come on, Ashanti. So anyway, so the Duprees, they have to do a press conference, right? Because now they have to try to cover up or explain Danny cutting up and getting ready to put a cap in Bill and Haley's ass. So they're going through that. Everybody huddle up. Vernon, he's in charge because he's the senator and he is the Vernon. Papa Vernon is the one, okay? Don't nobody come. He is the patriarch, and he is just not to be toyed with. He is the most respected out of everybody. His father, Vernon's father, built the entire community, Fairmount Crest. So, I mean, what can you say? And it's all respect, all honor too. But he's not perfect, and he's only a human. And we're gonna get some of the Dupree's secrets soon. Anita, that beautiful silver-haired fox, she is hiding some secrets too. I want to know what Anita used to do back in the day, the doo-wop group. Boo, doo, doo. Baby love, oh baby love, I need you, oh how I need your love. Do, 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 do. Anita, was you on Motown? Anita and the group, Anita and the girls. What was the name of the group? I just hope they show flashback scenes to back in the day and how her and Vernon met. One thing they did that I thought was cool, they flashback a scene between They flashback a scene between Danny and Bill, and he said that you gave up everything for me, and you left a world of people that adores you, talking about when she was modeling, to be here for a family that needed you, and I never hurt you, and all this stuff. All this stuff is replaying back in her head. I'm not saying Danny's right and how she's handling everything, but I completely understand it at the same time. And it's just the whole thing of, why y'all got to move to the community? There's no other nice communities to move to. Like, Bill, you got plenty of money. I don't know if you have as much as the Duprees or whatever, but you live pretty darn good, sir. I don't understand why you need to stay in the same neighborhood. Is Haley ever fully going to be accepted by people? They always going to see her as how they see her. So it's just crazy to me to even subject your wife to that. That's what Haley wants. Haley is a child compared to you. Why don't you, what Danny called her, or his child bride? Why don't you take her somewhere else and build a life in another neighborhood? I just don't get it. It's torture. It's torture on both parts. Haley's gonna be bullied and tortured by the community, and Danny's gonna always be reminded. And Danny, you never know. One day, Bill, you at work and Danny's sneaking in the window to cap Haley. And our beautiful Haley's just stretched out on the bed, child. So I mean, it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. If you're gonna hurt the lady, you hurt her, Bill. Move on. Don't rub it in her face every day. Don't have to remind her every day by having to see y'all. I don't get it. So anyway, child, what's going on with Nurse Ashley and Andre? Child, they helped deliver the baby in the elevator when it was stuck. I think it's Derek. I think that's Nurse Ashley's boyfriend. He's noticing the chemistry between Andre and Ashley, and Andre landed on thick right in front of him. Andre is disrespectful or something. He is. He is handsome as he can be, but he is quite disrespectful because you done delivered the baby. Y'all talked about it. It's such a wild thing to have to experience, and who would have thought that any one of y'all would this is how y'all night would end, right? So I get it. And then on top of that, the lady named her baby after both of them. She named the baby Ashley Andrea, which was cute. I know she appreciated that. I'm having them there. But it's okay. This is nice. We hug and we crying. Andre leave. That nurse is messy. Nurse Shanice know all the team. I love your smile. I really do. Shouts out to Shanice Wilson. Shanice Alexander. She know all the tea on Andre. She know that the aunt and uncle work there, pretty much run the building. And, which is Dr. Ted and Dr. Nicole. So she knows what's going on. And she's just like, child, watch him. But Nurse Ashley is gullible and silly. And she don't see that Andre is trying to take his time and work you slowly. Escape. That's what he's trying to do. And she's just silly. Just dense. I said, okay, you're gonna lose your man, your firefighter man. You're gonna fall in love with Andre. He ain't gonna mean you no good, girl. He can't provide you nothing. But the D, which is important, but not in the grand scheme of life. It's not. Child, you ain't paying no bills. So anyway, but maybe they say everybody got that one that they'll be straight for. So maybe Andre will be right and change his life for Nurse Ashley. Maybe. I don't know. But he riding up messing around with Danny. Danny said, my body needs this. And Danny, she decided to give Andre a call. Nephew Andre. He's not her blood nephew, but he is her nephew-in-law, right? Nephew, kinda. Because Andre is the actual nephew of Dr. Ted. Dr. Ted is married to Dr. Nicole, Danny's sister. So they're not blood related, but it's close enough. But her body needs this. So, I mean, I get it. And Andre got all the goods, so why not? But Andre, he's starting to feel some kind of way because he feel like Danny using him. I'm like, well, and, duh. Little boy, ain't this what you come over here for? I'm trying to understand Andre because it's just like, clearly you for the streets, but maybe he's trying to change his life around. And it's almost like he wants whatever woman that he's with at the time, he wants her to fall for him and give him commitment in their heart. But he is not really willing to do that. Or he fluctuates, or he's that way for the moment, but then he'll flip. I don't know. We'll see. But we're waiting for Andre's character to start to spill it. Y'all, excuse my ass, child. Forgot to lotion up after the shower. But we're still trying to get into Andre's character because he's running from something. Somebody after him. It's something going on with Andre. He got some mess with him. Anyway. So we get back to the press conference, child. Haley is mad because Bill wants to go to the press conference and set the Duprees straight. Haley was just like, child, we just got married. Why is you still messing with these people? I'm tired. I'm really tired. Can we just go on in here and get in this bed and get this party really started? Bill, he didn't want to hear none of that. He was just like, no, I got to get her back. I got to get her back the way that she did you. You're not going to bully my wife, my wife, my wife. Child, Vernon is giving his best speech. The reporters are giving it back to Vernon. So that don't change the fact that what your child did. Danny is a loose cannon. Danny is out of control. Danny. Danny came in her coat. She was just like, look, I take full responsibility. I was wrong. Danny next week, it looked like she even want Vernon to call the police, which they got that handle. They ended up getting that handle, and the Duprees went again. Vernon actually knows the cop who came, their chief or captain, whatever you call it. And so the cop was just like, well, didn't nobody get hurt, so it's fine. So they're going to let that go. Baby, it must feel good to be a Dupree. Child, let me hit up Vernon and see if, he can help me out. I'm like a distant cousin. See if that count. So yeah, I got to get my name changed tomorrow to Dupree. Cause Lord, get me off so I can keep doing stuff. Cause Daddy ain't over, child. Daddy crazy. I love it. So, that's happening. Bill, he got up. Even Anita, hold on. Anita got up there and spoke for her daughter. And I think that, Anita, obviously she loves both of her daughters, but I think because Dr. Nicole is the one that's the most, I guess, responsible, the one that is the most level-headed, the one that is the most put together, so to speak, the golden child, right? I think that she maybe, I don't want to say relates more to Dr. Nicole. Maybe she's just more, Dr. Nicole is the child that she don't have to worry about as much because she got it together, so to speak, that so far that we see. So it appears on surface that she's maybe closer to Nicole, because this is her calm child she can relax with and talk more to. And so, but I think that, Vernon is a little bit closer to, Danny. And they definitely have a close-knit, special, this is my baby girl relationship, right? And I think maybe Dr. Nicole could see, maybe Dr. Nicole's a little jealous of that because, she gets that from her dad, but not really. And so maybe they're going to have friction. Anyway, I'm rambling. But, what I was going to say was that Anita got up there and defended her child. And she was just like, what you didn't see, what the press didn't catch up was all the stuff that Bill did to her. And Danny was wrong and she slipped up. But my God, it was warranted. That woman had been through a lot. I mean, just 30 years to just up and leave. And then here's the divorce. And on top of that, here's the invitation to the wedding of my new bride. That's my daughter's best friend. Ooh. My head hurt just thinking about it. So, what else is going on? But there is I was talking to my friend Sheldon. There is a part of me that do feel bad for Haley. That really, because honestly, she done slipped up and she don't know what she marrying. You marrying Bill and he's your dream and he's taking you out of whatever situation. And now you have this dream life, but look at what's all going to come with that, child. Bill is going to always have some kind of conflict, some kind of communication with the Duprees. You're not going to be able to escape them, Haley, especially since you moved to the neighborhood. So she in for it. Bless her heart. Pretty girl. She is. They all are, honestly. Beautiful women all over the skies. What else is going on? So that happened. Even Vernon and Bill came to some kind of truce to just let it go for now, but not really. One interesting thing, though, with this episode was we saw Martin, Nicole's son, Nicole and Ted's son. He's talking to his husband, and the husband is there was a moment where before the conference when the Duprees had a whole conversation, and Martin kind of agreed with his aunt Danny when he said that I can understand how somebody can be mad and something pop off, basically. And Shippy, the husband, brought that up to Martin and was just like, well, what do you mean by that? Like, I noticed that your grandparents looked at each other like there's some kind of truce or hidden thing that they only know about. And Martin just covered it up. Child, there's some secrets going on. Ted, Martin's daddy, Dr. Nicole's husband, he got some secrets because he allegedly got the baby mama and the daughter just get ready to work with them in the office. A mess. Martin got some secrets that his grandparents covered up. Child, the people got some secrets. Going to Dr. Nicole, bless her heart, she's in for it. She's in for it. She has no idea. I think that Naomi, Danny's oldest daughter, I think her husband gonna get into something because she keep kind of pushing him off and not really paying him that much attention. And I think it's gonna be some mess with that. I think that the realtor, Vanessa, her husband got some stuff going on. It's going to be juicy and mess with that because they ain't never got no time for each other. And you ain't at work all the time. You working somebody out, sir. And so that's why Vanessa mean down at the coffee shop mean strange men with different wigs on and scarves because she need a little attention down there. Her body needs this. So it's a mess. This show is definitely keeping my attention. I'm enjoying it. We're going to pray that Danny go to a psychiatrist. It's not her sister. And we're going to see what it gives, child. Kat and Chelsea, the cousins, they had a little situation, but they got over it, child. You know, Kat was being petty, blaming her for having the live scream. And, you know, because that's how Danny got sitting all over the world. She was ready to put a cap in somebody's ass and all the stuff. And so, yeah, but they all right. The Duprees, child, they something else. I love it. With that said, I'm Mrchalaki. Mrchalaki on Google+. Follow me at Skinsmore on Instagram and Twitter. At Skinsmore89 on Snapchat. Chess King on Facebook. Mrchalaki on Cash App, PayPal, and TikTok. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. I'll see you guys later. Bye.